Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 6, verse 45. And here, Bhagwan Shri Krishna continues to answer Arjun's question, which was, what happens to a yogi who falls from his path? So Bhagwan Shri Krishna has been giving a lot of really good information there. He's been saying there is no loss on this path at all, and everybody will continue. People will continue. They will either go to other births and then continue, or they will just continue. But they will continue on this path, and there is no loss. You start where you left off. It's like when you're traveling to some place. If you've traveled halfway and you stop there and you decide to take a break for even many months or something, that's okay. You don't have to go back from where you were and then start again. You're starting from where you were, um, starting from where you are and continuing to your destination. Same way. Even if you take a break, that's okay. Okay, so let's sing this verse together. प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्धकिल्बिषः अनेकजन्मसंसिद्ध ततो याति परां गतिम्. Okay, so prayatna is endeavor. Okay, so let's read the translation. When a yogi engages himself with sincere endeavor in making further progress, being washed of all contaminations, then ultimately achieving perfection. Here is the thing: achieving perfection after many births of practice, he attains the supreme goal. So the person does need to have many births of practice sometimes, but then he does attain the supreme goal. So you just have to have the sincere endeavor in making progress. So prayatna by practice, practice. Endeavoring, yatat manah, endeavoring to, and yogi, such a yogi, samsuddha, washed off, kilbisha of those sins. When by rigid practice, endeavoring by rigid practice, over and over again, you practice, such a yogi gets his sins washed off after many births, aneka janma, after many births. Samsiddhim, having achieved, then they achieve perfection, siddhi, we've seen that word many times. Tatah, therefore, yati attains param, highest. Param is like the absolute highest, gatim, destination. So that person attains the highest. After that, the person attains the highest destination. They achieve perfection and therefore attain the highest destination. So a person born of a righteous, aristocratic or sacred family then can be determined and complete his task. And here, so he uses the word prayatnad yatamanastu, striving harder than before. Prayatna is practice, so harder than before, practicing more than before. You have to go deeper. The word tu indicates the present endeavor is deeper than the previous lifetimes. The person has to make an effort and they have to go deeper. And therefore they are then able to continue. So onlookers to people, they may say, that's the thing, success in anything, right? People think that you get overnight success, but you don't get overnight success. You get success after 10 years of work that you're putting in behind the scenes, and nobody sees those 10 years of work and they think, oh, you're an overnight success, but no. So it's the same thing here. People are where they are in their consciousness because of what brought them from the previous lifetime. Just the fact that you're listening to this video is absolute proof that you have brought something from your previous lifetime, because you wouldn't have been here if you didn't have the grace of God. Two things: one is the grace of God, and two, that you didn't have this taste for it, ruchi, this desire to get into Krishna consciousness, this calling from God. Swami Mukundanand said it in the last one or two verses. He said there's a call from God, and if you didn't have that call from God, then you wouldn't have had this thing, or you wouldn't have been put in a situation where you are surrounded by people who are on this path. So you have this opportunity to even hear. This is so profound, the ability to discover God like this. So yeah, this comes from our past lives also, and it comes from Krishna's grace. It comes from both things. So to onlookers, it may seem that they covered their entire distance in their present life, but no, perfection is in yoga is the result of accumulated practice of many lives. So anek janma means many lives, samsiddhyam, siddhi, perfection, perfection in yoga. Okay, so that's it for this verse. We will do chapter 6, verse 46 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.